Ms. Fuentes here. The picture you see behind me is the project that you are going to create. Everybody, you are looking at the media that we're going to use today to make our art project. We've got glue, we've got scissors, we've got our oil pastels that are our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And we also have strips of black paper. Some are thick and some are thin. Let's scoot that over to the side and let's look at the big masterpiece that we need to create today. It's on a white piece of paper. What do we do on our white piece of paper? We write our name. I'll go ahead and do that for us real quick. Always write your name on the back of your paper before you start designing, so I know whose project I'm looking at. All right, now that you know your materials, we're gonna go ahead and talk about how to arrange our project today. You have different types of lines, thick. You've got some thin lines here. And you should have about 4 at your table, all right? We're gonna arrange these little strips of paper into a horizontal direction and vertical direction. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. Now, first step, get that horizontal line on. Is this a horizontal line? Nope. This is a horizontal line. It goes straight from left to right. Now, how are we gonna glue this on? You're gonna get some glue. Just glue the back of the strip of paper along the edge of it. And you can even press down with your glue against the paper so it kind of like, it's almost like you're drawing with glue. Make sure it's just along the edge and it's not all over the place, just a little bit. After you do that, you get your fingers. I'm using my index finger and my thumb and just place it nice and straight in a horizontal direction, wherever you want. Me, I chose to put it in the center, but press down. Make sure the edges and corners are not flipped up, and make sure it's not hanging off the paper. This is hanging off the paper. We don't want that. So make sure it's nice and neat. Next step, I'm going to show you how to size up your paper to make sure it's not hanging off like this. We need to cut it off. So we're going to get this strip of paper and make it go into a vertical direction. But to do that, without the strip hanging off, we have to do the following. You line up your paper at the edge of at the bottom of the paper like that. Your strip is at the bottom. Then you hold it still. Then you need to look and see where the strip of paper, let's zoom in, where the strip of paper meets your the top of your regular paper. And when you find that spot, you go ahead and you fold it forward. Fold it forward, all right? Then you should have a nice little fold. This tells you where you're going to use your scissors to cut. Once you get your scissors, you make sure you have your fingers at the bottom, thumb on top, and you cut. Make sure your fingers are away from the blade and cut down that fold you created. Time to glue. Remember, you get your glue and you glue along the center like that. Nice, not too much glue. And then you place it down like that, wherever you want. Make sure it's straight up and down and not at an angle. I'm gonna speed it up so you can watch me do this very fast, and stay tuned. Favorite color, pastel. I'm gonna show you how I color nice and neat within my black line, and you are gonna see me do it fast when I'm all done. When you color, make sure that you don't color the black paper. Try to stay far away from the black paper as possible because it has to look black to make it look like it's outlining your shape, like Piet Mondrian. And when you use oil pastels, don't be scared to use your finger to smear it in. You'll be surprised, it can start to look like paint. Alright, so it looks like I colored my entire little rectangle yellow. Looking good, nice and solid, no scribble scrabble. That is what you're going to do. I'm going to speed it up and you're going to watch me use all my 3 primary colors to get this done. Guys, all you have to do is color 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces using your 3 primary colors, making sure they don't mix. Okay, all it is yellow, red, blue. You can do 2 of one color, 2, one of the other. It's up to you. but I need to make sure that you leave 3 spaces without any color in it so it looks kind of like Piet Mondrian, okay? So make sure that you follow these steps and you will come up with a great project. I cannot wait to see what you come up with. Make yours look different, be creative, and have fun.